Hello, my Cancer darlings, and welcome back to the Blulady Intuition Tarot channel. I hope that you all are doing well. I was just pulling a few cards to get a reading in a sense of the energy right now from my Cancers. This reading will be for all Sun, Moon, Ascending, and Venus sign. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Let us begin, right? So, Cancers, the first set of cards that I would have pulled is the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands, right? And the sense that I am getting is that you may be, there's a new opportunity that may be headed your way. And I get the sense that is one where you're going to perhaps maybe throw caution to the wind, right? So, for instance, some of you may be um, very detail oriented in the sense that anything that you work on, you strive to do your best, even if it means putting a little bit too much pressure on yourself at times. But in this particular instance, I get the sense that you are throwing caution to the wind and you are going to be yourself unapologetically, right? Now, for some of you, I get the sense that whatever it is that you're working on, you may want to just be a bit cautious of your finances at this time. Only, I'm hearing, only get what is an absolute necessity. Only pay for things that are of absolute necessities and limit purchases as it relates to things that you want for right now until you know, this passes over, so to speak, right? Because for some of you, this could be a potential new job venture, career venture, and it may require a bit of an investment, so much so that your disposable income may look significantly different than it did prior to you venturing into this at this time, right? I also get the sense, Cancers, that some of you may have also had to encounter several obstacles along the way in terms of, climbing up the ladder, right? So for some of you, you may have had or experienced difficulties in the workplace. Promotions may have not been coming in as quickly as you would have hoped for. But nevertheless, I still see where you're still pushing forward, right, Cancers? But there has been a lot of obstacles. It almost looks like a jungle gym almost, right? Where you have to climb and you climb this way is a different way that you climb, and then when you go the other way it's different like strategies and maneuvers that you need to like pull yourself up. But I'm getting that there has been some obstacles that you would have faced along the way, right? But with this new opportunity, I'm getting that you are throwing caution to the wind and just being your most authentic self at this time, right, Cancers? So let's see. So we have the Five of Wands coming in, okay, and we have the Hierophant. Hmm. Yeah, definitely for some of you, this could potentially be a career change or even something as it pertains to your career. But what I am hearing, Cancer, is that there may be someone in your circle that may not, you may not really know per se. They may be one way when they're around you, but behind your back, they're completely different. I'm also getting the sense that this person could perhaps be someone that may represent that voice of doubt, right? So let's say, for instance, Cancers, you're working on a new venture, a new career. Some of you may be launching your platforms, right? And this person This is the what if person. Well, what if this doesn't happen? What if this doesn't happen, right? And it's just bringing so much noise to your mind, right? But with the Hierophant card, I'm getting that as you progress along this journey, you will encounter someone who may perhaps be of assistance to you at this time. This could be someone who is also in the same field as you, and so they can offer really sound and good advice to you. They may be able to share their experiences with you. And so I am hearing spirits say that perhaps move in silence at this time for those of you who may be working on something new. Move in silence until it gets to a point where you are set up, so to speak. Like your business is set up, your platform is set up. Really keep this, whatever it is that you're working on, really keep it to your chest. Keep it close to your chest, is what I'm hearing. Because there will be voices in the background saying things to discourage you or just things that won't really assist you with where you're trying to go. So you really want to protect this particular venture, right? Um, Let me see. I want to use this deck here. See. Oh, so much cards. There's too much cards. I don't want to use those cards. There's too much cards coming out, right? So we have Psycho coming through. And we have feeling like crap. Okay. We also have sex addiction coming through. Okay. So cancers. Okay, so like I said, for some of you, this could be a potential career opportunity coming your way. But for others of you, I am getting the sense that this is a connection, right? And what I'm sensing is that this person, they're a bit unhinged, right? Unhinged in the sense that they want your attention all of the time, right? They want your attention all of the time. They may be addicted to you. I get the sense that they're obsessed with you in a physical way. But because you are stepping into this new direction, going on this different path, right? They may have misjudged or misread the situation. So what I'm getting here is like because they're not getting as much as your attention as they're used to, is like they are I'm hearing if you're not spending time with me, then you must be spending time with someone else. And so it's giving very much so someone who may have narcissistic traits, but they may have spoken to you, or there may have been a discussion or perhaps a disagreement that you guys may have had. And because they may have misjudged or misread the situation, I'm getting a sense that they feel like complete crap right now. Right. So in their mind, previously they may have been thinking, well, oh, if she's not, or if he or she is not spending this time to me and giving this attention to me, it must be going to someone else. But once you may have been in a situation where you laid it out and said, hey, I'm working on a project and it needs my attention and it needs my focus. This is where feeling like crap comes in, right? And so I say unhinged because it's just the word I'm hearing is an insecure way of thinking, cancers. This person may have some insecurities that you're not aware of. And because they have it, it will eventually bleed out into the connection between you two, right? And so it may be difficult juggling this connection with a project that you may have working on. It may just be too difficult for you, Cancers. Like, imagine this is what I'm hearing. Imagine you're trying to set yourself up and you're doing it in good faith, and there's this person who's in your life who is slighted by the moves that you're taking simply because you're not giving them the attention that they're used to from you. I don't know, Cancers. I don't really think that's a good thing. If that's a situation that you're in, then maybe it's time to assess it. But it seems very manipulative in a sense, right? No strings attached. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, right? They may be addicted to how you make them feel. They may be obsessed with you, Cancers, right? But at the same time, they don't want to have anything committed with you for some of you. So it's like, I like to enjoy your company. I like the time that you offer to me, but I want nothing more than that, right? I don't want a committed relationship. And that's just not the best situation to be in, Kansas. I'll say that, right? Someone who just simply wants your time. What are you going to have left for yourself? Is what I'm thinking, is what I'm hearing, right? So it could be an unhealthy obsession, um, where they kind of want to micromanage your time, is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Let me pull some more cards. But yeah, this person, it just seems very odd, Cancers, that now that you are focusing on this thing, it's creating some issues for them. Because what I'm sensing, what I'm hearing is that they may have all the free time to do what they want to do. When they do what they have to do, you don't really kick up or anything. But now that you may be working on something, that understanding that you offered them is not reciprocated, right? And for those of you who this reading is for, it will find it. Please, please, please do not force it. Just take the parts that resonate. Some of it may resonate, all of it may resonate, none of it may resonate, but just use your discernment at this time, right, Cancers? So you have the pregnancy card. Some of you, you and this person may have um children together, and they may feel as though the time that you're not spending with them, you're spending with this other person, and so they may be giving you a hard time with the children. They may be saying things. What I'm hearing is like, I hope you don't have my children around this individual. But Cancers, what I'm hearing is that you are really working on something, a project, and so this person is completely misreading this situation very incorrectly, right? Right. See, romance comes up. They may feel like you may be having a full blown romantic fling when you're here just working on your skills, your talents, your whatever it is you would have set for yourself. You're prioritizing that now and you're putting your focus on that. And so as a result of them not receiving all of your time and your attention, it's creating tension for them, right? But I don't get the sense that there's any romance happening with you, Cancers. I'm just sensing that you're really working on your craft at this time. It's like you're so unbothered with relationships right now. You want to fill and pour, you want to pour and fill your cup. that even if this is a connection that you're presently in, you don't even have the time for a separate or second connection. Yeah, for some of you, this person, you may have had to have law enforcement involved. They may have gotten a bit sticky with you. I don't know. Um, and I'm hearing that you only got law enforcement involved because for some of you, their actions are so unwarranted. It's like you don't know where this is coming from. I'm hearing the word that I'm hearing selfish. Like this person can be selfish at times, maybe, where they only want you, they want you to make them the center of your life, right? And that's just not reasonable or feasible for you, Cancers. You have goals, you have aspirations, and you want to work on things, outside of this connection, perhaps, right? Yeah, see, for some of you, you may be in court at the time right now, or may have been in court, or may be in court in the foreseeable future. Some of you may be in court for child support. I'm hearing custody. Some of you may have even been in a marriage with this person, right? And they're not used to seeing you in this state where you're really just focused on your goals and yourself. Maybe at one point in the relationship, it was all about them, right? Let's see what else messages do you have for spirit. But this attitude of this person is very uncomfortable for me, Cancers. I will say that it's a very uncomfortable energy that I'm sensing from them. This could even be a person who's getting readings on you. They may have been so, the word that spirit is providing me with is desperate to figure out and to kind of catch you in the lie that they may have made up in their heads. And so they may be dibbling and dabbling in more of those occult things. And so they may be getting readings on you to figure out exactly what you're up to. Some of them may be working with others to maybe slow you down. But it just seems like very extra energy, and it only leads me to like feel as though this person may be insecure, really insecure about themselves. They may have some, let me see, I'm hearing mother wounds, father wounds that you may not be aware of. They may have some abandonment issues. And what I'm sensing is like they have like a ticky ticky boom type of um behavior to them. So something that may not warrant so much energy, you may get an extreme response from them, right? You may get a extreme response from them. Some of them at this time may be coping with the use of alcohol, or some they may be dependent on something to help them to at least drown out whatever it is that they're have to face with within themselves. What I'm hearing is this person may need to see like a therapist. For some of you, this person may need to see a therapist because the issues that they have really has nothing to do with you, Cancers. This seems like something that is very rooted and something that may have been there perhaps before you even stepped into their world. Hmm. But you are a source for them because, you see they're coping here, and then now is like a sexual addiction. They may have some codependencies. Let's see. Pull another card. Firestorm. Yeah, that's what I just said. Like their response may be very extreme at times. Like the situation may not warrant the type of response that they may give, right? Pull some cards. Power moment. Okay, so what I want to say in regards to this tower moment, Cancer, is that tower moments aren't always a bad thing. Um, some tower moments are good and others are less good, but tower moments sometimes have the effect of taking you off of a trajectory and putting you on another one that you need to be on. And so perhaps maybe there may have been a disagreement between the two of you. Something may have been revealed. Something may have been revealed. And so that would make sense with, these legal matters. I don't, for some of you, you may have separated from this individual. Or for some of you, the tower moment was recognizing that this person, their issues, or at least the issues that they portray to have with you, are really issues that they have with themselves. And you may have decided to really remove your energy from that situation and put it back into yourself. Because what I'm sensing here is that you may now be working on something, right, Cancers? And when the shoe was on the other foot and they had something that they needed to work on, you may have been very understanding. And now that the rules have changed, Cancers, they are not reciprocating that same level of understanding that you had offered them in the past. I'm getting a very controlling energy. They want to control your time, maybe for some of you. But let's see. Let me pull some more cards. Eight of Pentacles. What did I say? Yeah, I get the impression, Cancers. What I'm hearing is that what I am hearing, Cancers, is that you are really just focusing on your craft. You're focusing on this project. You see all of these things. She has books and then she has her spices. You are really just dedicating your time and your energy on something that maybe it was something that was calling to you and you're now just answering the call. But I'm so they are giving me a very confusing energy because I'm so confused as to why this would create an issue for them. Okay, let's see. Pull another card. We have judgment. Yeah, like judgment doesn't always have to be what I'm hearing is judgment doesn't always have to be serving or karma. Sometimes judgment can be within self. Something may have been in you for a long time, calling out to you and saying, hey, this is your calling. Answer the phone. And you may have just answered the phone and it may have completely changed up, the way your life looked. And so that would explain this tower moment because truthfully, I don't think they knew how to handle it. Is so the example that I'm getting in my mind is like if you were to receive a promotion, right? And this promotion required a little bit more from you. And this promotion may have been something that you wanted, something that you expressed. And now that it's here, it's like you're catching a lot of slack for it from this individual. They're not as understanding as they should be, although you may have discussed this with them in the past. It's just so confusing to me. But picking up a very insecure energy coming in. Like maybe this person may like to be the center of attention. Hmm. Let's pick out a. I want to use this deck here. Let's see. I want to use this deck here. Uncertain. So it says, my intentions are not clear. I'm still trying to figure you out. Yeah, it's like they don't. I think, okay, I think maybe they got used to you being in their life in a particular way. Maybe you were a placeholder for them. That's just what I heard spirit say. And now that things are beginning to change and unravel, they don't know what to do with that. And then it also brings me to this. It's like they want to be intimate with you, cancers, but they don't. Where is that card? Right here. They want to be intimate with you, cancers, but they may not necessarily want to give you the commitment that you deserve. And so it's a very inconsistent energy from them is what I'm receiving. That is so strange. And it may even have you in a position where you're not even understanding what's happening. Okay. I want to pull in advice cards for you, cancers. I want to pull in advice cards for you in this situation to see what advice spirit has for you at this time. So let's pull an advice card. So we have recharge. It says, I am allowed to take breaks. When a task is causing me stress, I will take a deep breath, put a hand to my heart, and step away. This allows me to gain a new perspective, recharge my brain, and work more efficiently in the future, right? I'm going to pull another card. Finances. I can spend or save my money how I see fit. I have worked hard to own what I have, and it is my choice and my choice alone how it is used or how to use it. No one can take this freedom away from me. So, yeah, Cancers, remember how I said some of you may be just very cautious right now as to how you're spending? There you go. And even just you taking a step back from the role you would have played in this relationship or this connection, you know, I get the sense that you're doing it for your overall well being. And so, Cancers, I hope this reading has been helpful for you today. And I will catch you on the next reading. Bye.